Hello, I'm Dave Covington, VDOT's I-81 Program Delivery Director. Today we're here on the campus of Blue Ridge Community College in the vicinity of Weyers Cave to talk about another exciting project in the I-81 Corridor Improvement Program. This project is the Weyers Cave Truck Climbing Lane project. I'm joined today by Jennifer Hoover, who's the project manager for this project, working out of VDOT's Stanton District office. The reason that the team selected a truck climbing lane project for this location is as they look closer at the data, they realized that the steep grades in the vicinity of Weyers Cave were leading to additional crashes as well as recurring congestion. As passenger vehicles encounter the slower moving trucks that are trying to climb the grades, sometimes it causes drivers to do irrational things like erratic lane changes or speeding well above the speed limit to try to pass the trucks quickly before merging back in quickly.
So the truck climbing lane project in Weyers Cave will extend from northbound 234.1 to 237.7 and in the southbound direction from 237.9 to 234.2. This project will also include improvements at exit 235. For the northbound interchange, it will see improvements for the acceleration lane and the deceleration lane to bring the project up to federal design guidelines. Also in the southbound direction, we'll also increase the southbound deceleration lane by about 500 feet. The southbound direction, the acceleration lane, we will not have to make any improvements as these currently meet federal design guidelines. The reason for the improvements for the deceleration and acceleration lanes at this exit is to improve safety and reduce congestion as the slow-moving vehicles are exiting and entering the interstate.
So there are several environmental concerns related to this project, which we will address through the design and mitigation during construction. The first issue is bats. We do have bats in the area, and we are currently performing a study to determine if we have bats roosting within the project limits. If we do, there will be a time of year restriction on tree cutting, as well as a time of year restriction on bridge work if they are roosting underneath the bridges. The second environmental concern is karst geology. Karst geology means that there's an increased prevalence of caves and sinkholes within the area. The reason that the karst geology is a concern is that it does affect the design of our bridge foundations. Also, there is an aquifer in the area that provides drinking water to the Weyers Cave area. There is a potential that water going into sinkholes could feed this aquifer. For that reason, we are doing a very detailed stormwater management design to make sure that we're not releasing any roadway runoff into sinkholes.
Over Naked Creek, there are two bridges that pass, which is the northbound and southbound direction. This project will include widening these bridges and rehabilitating them. However, we did not have to replace them, as based on inspection reports and reports from VDOT Bridge, they are in good shape and they can remain. Currently, we're in the design phase of the project and we expect to have design approval by the end of calendar year 2022. The next phase will go into right-of-way acquisition and utility relocation, if any. However, most of this project is within VDOT right-of-way, and the widening will occur in the medians in every location possible. So advertisement would be in late 2024 and construction would actually start in 2025. The overall cost of the project, including preliminary engineering, design, right-of-way acquisition, and construction, is just over $127 million.
And the next thing that you're likely wondering is, what is this going to be like during construction as I drive back and forth along I-81? For all of our significant projects, VDOT does what is called the Transportation Management Plan for the project, specific to the project. And what that is it engineers how the project will be constructed and how traffic will flow through the project. What you should expect during construction is that there will be barrier wall installed along the interstate. The lanes will likely be narrowed and the shoulder will likely not be available for much of the duration of the project construction. So what you should do in this case is be aware of your surroundings, obey the speed limit, and stay in your lane as you go through the work zone. And now I'd like to thank you for watching another episode of the Improve81 video series. As always, I'd like to encourage you to visit improve81.org, where you can view more videos about our projects, listen to podcasts, and sign up for our newsletter. Thank you.